Hello, so today we're going to be looking at this. This is the Scott Aviva 40. So Scott basically do two versions of the Aviva mask. One which is the standard kind of like generic branded filter one, like how 3M do theirs and all the others, which has two Scott Pro 2 filters, I think they call them, on the sides, on each side there. And then this one, which is the interesting one, the Aviva 40, because it's half face mask with a 40mm RD40, NATO 40mm thread. So here's the box for it. It shows both versions on the box, but this one is the Aviva 40, so that one. And basically it's designed so you can use it with the Pro 2000 or the Pro, series big filters for different gases. Although, again, any 40mm NATO filter will work. Now, you do need to be careful that you don't put a filter on that's too big and heavy, because if you have a really big filter on the front, the weight of it will pull it away from your nose, because it is only a half face mask. But this is surprisingly good. So Laserpoint Productions asked me, could I get one of these and try it? He donates lots to the channel, so I said of course. So let's have a look. So I've got the Scott P3 filter on there at the moment, which is actually the one that they've got recommended, the Pro 2000 on the back there, because again it's one that is pretty ideal for this sort of size, because it's a lightweight, small particulate filter, but very good protection level of one. So I'll show you the features of this first. So you've got your RD40 screw there, that's what it looks like on the inside. Also, when you get one of these, if I can find where I put it before I bin it, it did come with a piece of plastic inside the mask, which is designed to, like keep the shape of it. But obviously, I can't find it now, but that's just a bit of plastic that the idea is that, you bin it when you get the mask, because if you try and put your chin in it with that bit of plastic there, it won't be very comfortable, it'll cut into your chin. So, it uses the similar sort of strap system to a 3M mask. You've got the two straps here with like the headband, which gives you a good comfortable head fitting. And then you've got these two little keys that you have around the back of these straps. And the point of these is that you lock them together behind your neck, and then that keeps the mask on. Now, you're meant to put the headband on first and then put these around. It's probably easier, I find, to put this like that, get that secure there, then get the headband, put the headband on, and then if you need to, tighten the straps behind to get that, nice. Again, the headband never seems to look totally even on your head, but it's comfortable enough, and the mask is sitting properly on my face. So, let's put the 40mm filter on, and I'll demonstrate it has a pressure check system. So there's two ways you can pressure check it. Without a filter on, or with a filter with a small 40mm hole, you can do this. Negative pressure check, as you would in most full-face respirators. But this also has a button there which blocks the exhale valve if you press it. So you press that in, breathe out. If the mask flies away from your face like it did just then, you know that the mask is tight because the air is escaping around your face. The chin mould on this is actually very comfortable, because this bit here, it's hard to show you that, doesn't actually go directly to the chin. So it's got like a separate chin cup that goes onto your chin, which some masks like this don't do. This also, as you can see there, has a bit of a nasal outline. So again, it's a bit more specialised to fit well onto a nose, rather than just being a generic rubber triangle there. So, it's easy enough to put the filters on this, which is nice. You obviously just get the filter, rotate it like that, it goes on. So, no messing about at weird angles trying to snap on a proprietary filter. And you're good to go. And obviously the nice thing about half face masks for me is that my glasses generally tend to fit with them. And the other nice thing of this one is where they've got that triangular bit there, it means glasses tend to sit a bit better with it. This isn't as good as having my glasses on without a mask, but in terms of being able to see whatever I'm doing with a half face mask on, this works pretty well. I think you can hear people with this mask on talking quite well, because, as said, it's only a half face mask. You can also wear a hard hat and stuff like that with this mask, no problem. So, just to demonstrate, here's a Polish SP211 filter. And I'll just put that on, so you can see that you can actually use this with, an ABEK style filter, ABE filter, AB filter. So that's a bit heavier, so you can see it's probably pulling away from my face a bit, but it's still pressurising. And obviously, if you wanted to, what you could then do is, tighten this a bit more. It's a bit less comfortable, but it does sit really tight to your face, and you don't have to worry about it coming across. Obviously, it's nice that you can get a half face mask where you can just put standard 40mm filters on it and not have to buy weird proprietary filters that are often stupidly expensive for what they are. So yeah, it has the regular issue of masks like this. You can't look down very well, as you can see. But other than that, it's pretty good, and it's a very comfortable face piece. That's the thing of this. You know, it's a comfortable face piece. Some half-face masks, as much as they look like they should be comfortable, don't end up being comfortable. My only complaint I had with this is when it arrived, and this is not the only company that does it, so it's not a fault with Scott themselves, it's just a fault with lazy workers. The straps are essentially cross-threaded when they've been put on, so I had to spend ages, because it's a harder job than you think, so I can understand why a person in the factory was lazy and didn't do it properly. But not threading the straps through, you know, properly, so I had to spend ages taking them out and re-threading them over and over again until I got them just right. It's not a major issue, but it's a bit annoying when you've got, you know, like these sort of straps scrunched up like that when the masks come brand new sealed, because it just means that, you know, it's not going to be perfectly comfortable unless you make a really good face fit, unless you do that yourself. And if you're buying a mask brand new, not surplus, it should never be like that. So this one, as you can see, it says made in UK. It was manufactured 04/2019 and was brand new when I got it, and it expires 04/2024. But like all masks, that's a pretty much loose advisory date, because I guarantee you a mask like this, if you store it properly, will not magically stop working after 5 years, especially if you're putting new filters on it. But I'd probably not use this for any more than particulate risks, because if there's vapour risks, I'd rather wear a full face respirator. But for particulate risk with a P3 filter, I'm sure it'll work really well. So I'll try and get some actual testing done of it in the meantime. You know, when I'm volunteering or something, or need to work in a dusty environment, I'll try this. But as it makes it full face seal, and you can put pretty much any of your favourite NATO 40mm filters on it, or, you know, industrial RD40 filters, I don't see why there's going to be a trouble, because, as I said, I really like these Scott filters, these P3 ones. Very practical, and I've used them on full-size masks, so putting this on a half-face mask, you know, best of both worlds, really. And this is obviously very lightweight, just having a particulate level 3 filter on its own, so there you go.